YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, you are welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you are also welcome. Do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, share this video with your friends, and also turn on the notification. In today's video, I'll be talking about some questions you should be expecting during your visa interview to Czech Republic, and some tips on how to answer these questions. Now let's get on with the video. Now let's go to the question, why do you want to study in Czech Republic? This question is very, very important. You should know how to answer these questions. And also, don't go about telling them about the beautiful city, about the landscape, the skyscrapers, and all that. Just go to the main point. Don't beat around the bush if you want to answer this question. The first thing I can advise you to talk about is the educational system. You should tell the consular about the educational system, the rank. You can quote somewhere, and please, if you're telling them that Czech Republic has one of the best universities in the world, please quote where you get this information from. Another thing you can talk about is the safety of Czech Republic. Czech Republic is one of, let me not lie, Czech Republic is one of the safest countries in Europe and even in the whole world. It is very safe. So that is a big point for you to talk about. Yeah, you should look for somewhere to quote it from. You can quote it from, there is this link or site I'm going to put up. That is where you get the current safety records from. You should follow this and try to quote it from there. Another thing you can also talk about is that universities in Czech Republic are more research oriented than theoretical. Now, another crucial question that they would ask you is, why do you choose to study at this university or in this school? One tip on how to answer this question is you should tell them the state of art of facilities at this university. You can also tell them that your university or your faculty encourages students to participate in these international mobility programs like the Erasmus, the exchange programs, summer schools, and there you can interact with different students and you can learn different cultures, something like that. Talk about the alumni, talk about the state of art of facilities, and also talk about the extra mobility programs that the university encourages students to participate in. That is 3 points you can give, and I think that should be enough. Or if you have other points, you can also add, which is a very good advantage. Now, another question is, why do you want to study this course? Why do you choose to study this course? Of what relevance will this course be to you? This question is very complicated, but very easy to answer. If you know, you should go to your university's website, read about this course. I'll be using my course that I'm currently studying as an example of how to answer this question. Currently, I'm studying informatics. Now, if I'm to be asked, why do you choose to study this course? Already, I have went through the university's website. I've went through the course. I knew that after I studied informatics, I'll be exposed to areas. I'll be exposed to areas like informatics, economics, law, bookkeeping, and other things. And I also know knowing these things will help me become a successful data analyst or research scientist or whatever I want to be. So now, this is how I'll answer this question. A degree, a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, depending on what you're going to study, a bachelor's degree or a master's degree in economics will expose me in areas of informatics, economics, bookkeeping, law, and other areas, which will help me become a successful, let's say I want to become a data analyst, which will help me become a successful data analyst upon my return to Nigeria, where I will use the skills and knowledge acquired to work at this company, which has been my goal, if that has been your goal. But you can go ahead and say, if that is not your goal, you can go ahead and say, The skills and knowledge you acquire while studying informatics at this university, coupled with the experience you would achieve or you would get while working at this company, will help you actualize your long-term dream of having your own company. It's as simple as that. You can add other things, but I'm just trying to give you the direction. I'm just showing you the direction on how to go about this question. Now, another question is, what are your plans after graduation? Please don't tell them you are going to stay back, or don't tell them you're going to travel to another country to look for a job. No, tell them you're coming back to your country and explain what you'll be doing in your country. Say just one sentence and that's it. Try to explain more. Try to explain in details what you'll be doing for your country after graduation. Another question is that they would ask you about your application process. So please, you should take note of every details. If possible, you should know the dates of when you applied for your admission, when you got your admission, when you submit your document. All these things, you should know them. You should know how much you pay for application fee. If there's other fees you pay, you should know. Maybe you do notification, or you do internal evaluation, or you did not do all these things. You should also tell them. And please don't tell them you give your document to your friend to help you legalize. Tell them, say it in a way that they would believe that you do everything yourself. Another question you should be expecting is, they will ask you, what are your monthly what will you be spending each month? Don't give them a specific amount. That is where they also calculate your proof of fund from there. If you're telling them you'll be spending 20,000 Czech crown every month, they will calculate 20,000 times 12. If it's not up to your money in your bank, after they take out tuition fee, and they'll take out tuition fee, they take out flight ticket. That is, if you have not paid tuition, they'll take out tuition fee, they take out flight ticket, they take out insurance. The money left, is it up to 20k? If that 20k is split into, if that money is split like 20k for, will it be up to 20k every month if splitted into 12 months? So please give them a range, and don't say that kind of high amount. I would say 8,000 to 12,000 Czech crown. If you want those, you can say 8,000 to 10,000 Czech crown, or you can say 9,000 to 11,000 Czech crown. That's what you should say. Don't exceed that amount. You can tell them you are willing to spend, or you will be spending 8,000 to 10,000 Czech crown, or you'll be spending 9,000 to 11,000 Czech crown monthly, and break it down on what you'll be using them for. You can say 5,000 will go for your feeding, 3,000 will go for your transportation, and so on and so forth. Another thing is, you should know about your study program, because they would ask you. Know about your study program, know about the professors taking these courses, know some courses and the number of credits, know the language of instruction, know the number of years this course will take. Also know the number of credits. I said it before, so know the number of credits. All these things, all these questions are very, very important. If you know don't just know the name of the professors, also know how to spell them, because the pronunciations are very different. During my interview, now I was saying some names. Now I know I was saying rubbish. What I was saying was really different from what the pronunciations really are. So know the names of your professors and how to spell them, because it's always in the university's website, or in your admission letter, or in some links they send to you by the school. Because the school, they know they will ask you this question, so they always send things like this. Another thing is, you should know the name of your university. Of course, you should know that. And also the address. Know the address. Know the name of your accommodation. If you're staying at the college, or if you're staying at the hostel, tell them you're staying at the university's hostel. If you're not, also tell them the address of where you'll be staying, and also the distance from your house to, if you can, they did not ask me, but they asked some people. So, and also the distance from your house to your school. Also know the address of your house and how to spell them. You should, they will ask you what you know about Czech Republic. I'll be giving you 5 tips on things to talk about if you are answering this question. 5, or I don't know, maybe it will be more than 5. First thing you should talk about is the land area. You should talk about the location of Czech Republic. You should talk about the bordered countries, the countries that are bordered to Czech Republic. You can also talk about the name. You can tell them the name of the president and the prime minister. You can, like, the year they had their independence. You can also talk about their religion, their ethnic groups, food, transportation system, educational system. You can talk about these things. Don't just say Czech Republic is in Europe, and you don't just give them a short story. Give them what they, let them know you know where you are going, know about the country. And please, if you're quoting anything, please, like I say, always quote the source. And you can also tell them the population and some other some states in Czech Republic. Also know what Schengen is, or what Schengen countries are. You should also know what European country or European Union is. You should know that. And you should know the city you are also going to, because they asked me what city or where are you going to be studying? Is it Prague or Brno? So you should know the states that you're going to. Another thing is, if you did any exam during your application, tell them you did, because they will ask. They asked me, I don't know. They might ask you too. So if you do any exam, tell them you did. If you did not, please tell them you did not. Don't say you did, because I almost say I did when I did not. So don't say you did any exam if you did not. And also know what notification is. They asked some people, but they did not ask me. But you should be prepared. They might ask you, will you be traveling to other countries while you're in Czech Republic? Please don't tell them yes. Tell them you will not be traveling. That's your focus. Your main purpose of coming to Czech Republic is to study, and that is what you plan on doing. Even if they ask you, will you be working in Czech Republic? Tell them no. You can also say that you want to study, and that's what you are going to be doing. Now will be the end of today's video. If there are some questions you really wanted to know how to go about them, and I failed to address these questions, you can also put them down in the comment section below, and I will try to address them as much as I can. And before you go, do not forget to subscribe, like this video, share, turn on the notification, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.